instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Heading left after the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Gain makes it second and medium.
Here we go. 6-9-1, Gators score.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. The defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
crucial third down play right here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Scanning the field, it's Ayamaleva. He's escaping the pocket now. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Selden.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left. Oh, the football comes out. So the man who coughed it up gets it back, but it's still short of the first down.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead, they give up a first down. This could cost them.
The Vols are moving quickly down the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Volunteers looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. Running play called on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Lacy. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down now after the sack. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made, a lot of space now. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Lets it go quickly. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. And they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. It would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Sampson. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. He'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. The Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Inside the 35 now. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. LSU has moved into the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped. And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here comes the flea flicker. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Who doesn't love an old-fashioned flea flicker? The defense sees run. They come flying down to make the tackle right as the receivers run right past them.
Catch made on the out route. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
After that completion, Chris, on this corner route, see if the offensive coordinator comes out later in the same look, but this time sends the receiver fake to the outside to the corner and back to the inside on a post. Could catch the defense off guard.
That's reeled in. It's Staley. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Fires it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he'll be brought down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's got some open field ahead. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. They'll try a pass here. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. No problem. Knocks it right through. And with that, they retake the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. He'll take a deep shot here. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Staley. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Throws it to the right. He's got a receiver wide open here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. This offense really clicking. They will try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. It's a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Hits the running back in the flat. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Get set, get set. Terrier. Rito, Rito. Tuna.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. 2nd down after that previous play.
Clear. Set. Ready. Black 24. Black 24. Cut, cut, cut.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Pressure is coming. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. But they just couldn't come up with the execution.
Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This game is not over yet. You can see how the offense plays it. They love to choose some clock here, but can't get too complacent. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Locates the tight end. It's complete. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw yet again. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Watkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Makes a quick catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense brings him down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.